And I think they do this because we used to do it every Sunday. So we would work 5 days a week, and then on our 6th day, they'd have to do every week. And I was like, man, I do the same shit every week. There's so many ways I can say Kia. And I'm like, why don't you just keep a bank of them and just insert this so my ass doesn't have to come in on a Sunday and do the same shit that I did last Sunday. And I think they do that now. Yeah, I think eventually, like, what are we doing today?
That's why he was Red Ranger. That's why he was casted as Red Ranger from an acting perspective, the character development, the whole series. You attach yourself to it, right? An acting perspective. Not many people can do this. Can show up, you have to show up to ADR and have a perspective, and then I put a camera in your face and we transfer it into performance that we also bring the, I believe your performance every time we show up.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Thank you for the question, my man. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Love you, dog.
All right.
Great questions.
Yeah, they didn't like.
Say that.
I didn't you team up? Chris went back.
Yeah, so yes, the answer is I happened to get to go back and shoot in New Zealand. However, I did not get to come and do something with these guys.
Yeah, they didn't bring it back.
That sucks.
I mean, I think we were looking forward to it, and then when we
They told us it was gonna happen.
because like that's a Power Rangers tradition, and I think they just didn't want to spend the money because Disney doesn't have enough money, so they use it. So yeah, that's what happened. Good question, man. Thanks.
So see how you guys are like a off-base season, like you guys have the martial training, you have extra training in SPD. Can you tell me how you guys tell after each day doing all that physical training and all those exercises? Like, how does that go?
For what?
For like the training.
Yeah, like how
Oh, the boot camp?
Like, yeah, the boot camp, like all of that. How's like the physical, like how are you physically like the next day after each filming, like each week and all that?
Well, we did a 2-week boot camp before we started filming, which I was actually by
It
the
was
end.
just 2 weeks?
No, yeah, honestly, I was pissed because at the end of the series, like I had done like 0 of those moves, and I remember after boot camp, I could not walk. We did so many shoulder rolls. Do you remember?
Standing on my knee.
Yeah, like they were literally like we were in splits we couldn't do, and they were like laying on us, and like it was, and then we didn't use none of it. I was like, I'm not doing none of this back roll it was crazy. So pretty much the boot camp could have just been completely 86.
I think it was a lot more difficult for you guys because in the 90s, I think they just did a couple lines of blow and were flipping all over the place.
Well, that would have been better.
It's hard to get that.
Yeah, trust us.
No, that's not a real fact.
Everybody's like, yeah, I do have a very good question.
Yeah. Yes. Oh,
That's such a setup.
that is a setup. That was all the
It was
boys.
like entrapment.
The girls were never a part of any of that. Me and Allie were just like,
Yeah, I took my jacket, my cadet jacket. It's at the table. My Matt took his cadet jacket. And good thing we did, because cut to 20 years later, they auctioned that shit off. And I would have had to spend $10,000.
that's so crazy.
And we asked them.
I appreciate y'all. Thank you.
But you know what? What they did give us was some, they gave us the...
Like the t-shirts.
No, that's-
I got my t-shirt too.
the stone. The...
Oh, that was, yeah, but that was
Green
an
stone.
auction.
What's it called again? Yeah, what is it?
Jay.
Yeah, but what's it called? Is there a name for it? Is there really like a name for it? Like the straight one. Yeah, what, no, what is it? Who cut? No. Anyway, let's keep moving. Yeah. What's up, man?
I come from Japan. I'm assistant director in Japanese Power Ranger.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, so did you have me watch Japanese SPD? Do you like it?
Yeah, we watched, so remember when Bruce had us watch the Deca Ranger, and there was the Pink Ranger, when she wanted to like solve crime, she would take a bath. And Bruce was like, we're not doing that. but she was in the bathtub.
Yeah.
And we were all like, this is the best shit I've ever seen. Yeah, so yeah, we watched a little bit. Sorry. I just got taken back.
Yeah.
We watched a bit of it on the front end before we started the shoot, just for like reference.
We should do a team up with them. Like a cross like thing, like, you know, because they said like, you know, we're one of the only shows that's also right, like Japanese, like we should do like a thing. We're part of their thing.
Make it happen.
I'm serious. They're into it.
Yeah.